Yo, what's going on, guys? Koi here. Today, we are talking about Vegeta in Dragon Ball GEKISHIN SQUADRA. Now, freaking, this character is probably one of the easiest characters to play. I think they're absolutely right on the difficulty meter, but he's also one of the most powerful tanks. I would even say top three in the entire game for defense because his resistances are ridiculous, but his damage is way too much for how much he actually pulls off resistance wise. So let's go ahead and talk about his passives and everything. And if you guys want me to bring up a very specific character or do a guide on a very specific character, let me know down below which character. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Um, so, of course, he does have the Super Saiyan transformation. We all know what that means. He just pretty much gets an all around buff, which is fantastic. But let's go ahead and dip into his Prince's Pride. Now, this is crazy. I love Prince's Pride. So, the pretty much the lower his HP is, the faster his cooldowns will go, which is pretty crazy. That means he'll just start freaking out and he'll just start throwing out stuff. It's absolutely great whenever you're just trying to skill spam. And trust me, that's exactly what Vegeta wants to do. He wants to skill spam. He wants to be in your face. He wants to be in danger. So, an ability that grants buffs when in danger applies the shortened cooldown to self when HP goes below a certain percentage. So, whenever it looks like below 30% HP, he ends up getting a very, very massive boost to shorten cooldown. And trust me, this makes his energy volley and his proton bomb the most destructive moves in the entire game. Now, he does have a basic rush attack, so don't expect anything special from that, but that's totally fine because his skills make up for it. Energy volley. Now, energy volley is a fantastic move that you can move back and forth. Oh, thanks for the sub, Anthony. But sorry, I keep forgetting to turn that off whenever I'm making the video. But so Vegeta himself, he wants to be spamming this move 24/7. Energy Blast Volley is your main bread and butter. It is a energy based attack, so do know that. So if you are working off of something that is not energy based, like you want to do like physical attack, then do physical attack, because this is like going to be used 24/7. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. So it restores armor for each hit, which is absolutely insane. And you could spam the heck out of this thing. It has like a freaking 1 second cooldown. It's actually insane. And the more you're in danger, the more you could just keep spamming this, the more armor you can stack up. Keep in mind, a lot of the tanks in the game have this feature called armor, and I think we should talk about armor in general. Armor is a passive feature, which is like an overheal, but it takes reduced damage when you have it on, and it also is regenerative. So even if you're out of combat inside of a bush, you could regen that armor back no matter what. Or if you use a specific skill, you could also regen that armor as well. So Vegeta loves skill spamming. Just remember that. That should be drilled in your head if you're going to play Vegeta, if you're going to be a Vegeta main. He wants to be in their face, and he wants to skill spam. Now, keep in mind, energy volley, whenever we start talking about tactics and strategy, this is your interception skill. This is your start of combo skill, and this is your end of combo skill, and this is also your chase skill. It has that much range at level 3, and I believe that this is the first skill you should actually make your first level 3 skill. It is so massive and it does so much damage, and you can move it from side to side. So if someone's running away from you, you hit their feet, your teammates go in, they just start beating on them, it's over. You either get the most assists in the game or you get no assists in the game. You got to start using this skill a lot. Proton Bomber. This one is a fantastic skill. Only gets bigger and hits harder with upgrades. So I think this is your second one you should work on, but this is where the last two skills for me really just depend on your playstyle. So with Proton Bomber, you could throw this in front of your enemy either to pull them in or to steal kills and stuff like that, or to like stop them from chasing you. It's a fantastic CC skill. Really just holds them down. They can dash out of it, so you do want to lead them a little bit. Make sure they waste their dash first, then hit them with a Proton Bomber, and that can guarantee you a kill, no matter what. It's fantastic, and you could also smash Proton Bomber with a true combo. So get this. You could do Proton Bomber if they're chasing you, Explosion Wave into an Energy Blast Volley into a Big Bang attack. And as long as they're in the center of that proton bomb, they cannot do anything at all. If they already wasted their dash, make sure they're wasting those dashes. Like, keep poking them with energy blast volley when they're running away or chasing, and you should be good. Because if they're stuck in there for a good long while. It lasts for quite a bit. Explosion wave. Now this one's a great skill. Explosion wave actually blows the enemy away, does a lot of damage, keeps people off the point, and I think I want to talk more about keeping people off the point towards the very end here, but let's go. Yeah, I'll talk about that towards the end of when we stop talking about these skills. So explosion wave actually restores armor at level 3. It starts the regeneration at level 1 and 2, but it actually fully restores armor at level 3. I think that's like a misconception about this skill, and you guys should understand that as well. It is a fantastic blow-away move that does a lot of damage. You can sit on the point. Perfect for that type of movement. Now, Big Bang Attack. This skill is crazy. Now, if you guys have not noticed yet, this is actually Vegeta from the Android Saga. So this is early Android Saga Vegeta, right when he gets Super Saiyan for the first time. And with that being the case, he has Big Bang Attack as his main. So no Final Flash yet for the Cell Saga. Sorry, guys. For those Final Flash fans, this is not Cell Saga Vegeta. This is Android Saga Vegeta. Just had to throw that out there for the people who do not understand the difference. There is a lot of versions of Vegeta. But, so with this, it does a massive, massive amount of damage. That's it. It literally just restores armor on hit. It does a lot of damage, and it's a lingering damage like Goku's Spirit Bomb and Gohan's Super Power Energy Attack. So this one's just fantastic. What can I say? It's a bomb. It's literally just a bomb. Energy Blast that does a crap ton of damage, but also restores armor on hit. The more people, the more you stay in the fight. I'm telling you now. You could change the entire dynamic of a fight just using these types of skills. And let's talk about that for a second. What makes Vegeta the most broken tank in the game? His defense on point. He could defend a tower better than anybody else in the entire game. Why? Because he has energy volley that can poke everybody. He has proton bomb that can keep them off the point. He can stall for all 30 seconds. Doesn't matter which Zeno's out. It takes both Zenos. Like, it would take like it would take three Zenos to get this guy off point. Like, if you're fighting against a Vegeta that's actually talented at defending the last tower, you're going to have to push mini bosses and win those fights. And if you don't win those fights, you're going to suck because there's no way to actually get Vegeta off the point. Proton Bomb, Energy Wave, Big Bang Attack. All these moves can be stacked on top of each other, stopping you from even getting one GEKISHIN burst. It's actually insane. So, freaking, yes, he's literally one of the best tanks in the game. I would say top 3. But it's because he has so much utility, so much damage, so tanky. And speaking of tanky, let's talk about his build. So, his Divine Combo build. Now, I think it's going to stay the same no matter what. But there is one minor change I would actually make towards card 3. Card 1, build up. Build up as quickly as you can. You want as much defense as possible. You want to get that done out of the way. Trust me. With Vegeta, it matters more than anybody else in the entire game that he gets build up before anyone else gets it even started. Getting those shooting energy blasts at minions, just doing that. Energy volley at the minion, da-da-da-da-da, I killed one, da-da-da-da-da, I killed another one, da-da-da-da-da, I killed another one. Keep spamming. Don't worry about it. Like, do not worry about a thing. The cooldown is so short. Just keep spamming. Da-da-da-da-da. Kill as many minions as you possibly can. Get all 10 stacks, and then by the time you get those 10 stacks, then you're on card 2. Steel Skin. The reason why I prefer Steel Skin is because even in the worst position, you could stay in front of the enemy and just keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. Do a 3v1, 4v1, and he could still do it. Also, this is actually one of the only characters I would personally recommend a helper on because, you know, helpers don't matter on a lot of characters. That just detrimentally changes your playstyle on very specific characters. And in this case, I actually prefer using one of 2 helpers here. And that would actually be either Kaba, if you're going to stand on point and play defensive, or Decoy if you're going to play offensive. Now, with the introduction of Hyper Mega Drildo, he is very, very strong in terms of keeping people off of you. If you're doing a 2v1, 3v1, you throw down this guy, he's going to keep them busy even if you're not on the point. But if you do Kaba, you resist stuff like Spirit Bombs. You resist stuff like ultimate attacks. Defense up is very, very nice, especially the amount that Kaba actually offers for Vegeta. But let's keep going about the build. So remember, build up, steel skin, and now we're dipping into the two that I personally think really just depend on you. Personally, I really love defense step. The amount of damage that this reduces is insane. Of course, you're only worrying about yourself, and that's what you want. You want to stop yourself from getting hurt. That's it. You want to reduce the amount of damage from a Spirit Bomb. You want to reduce the amount of damage from Trunks' sword. But, you know, if you do worry about your teammate and your teammate really wants to just kind of like, you know, use you like a pacifier, Guardian Angel is also a nice one. I really recommend defense step, though. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below. I'll see you guys in another guide video pretty soon. Take it easy and peace out.